did he get his nickname Paulie Walnuts? And it wasn't because of his stugats. He told the story, he hijacked a truck he thought was full of electronics, and it was just walnuts. So the gang gave him the name. The actor is Tony Sirico Jr. Tony was in Goodfellas. He played a character called Tony, whose boss's name was Paulie. And in the wedding sequence, Lorraine Bracco narrates that every guy she met at her wedding was named either Peter or Paul. Peter Paul Gualtieri. More about Tony in a minute, but briefly on our left, Big Blue Warehouse coming up. This is where the Sopranos have set up their base camp. They filmed a lot here in Harrison. They keep all the equipment trucks inside here overnight, and when bad weather days, the campers for the actors would even go inside that camp, that warehouse to your left. Then coming over to right is a bonus location. This is where the Karate Kid lived in the very beginning of the original film. Down the street on our right, wax on, wax off, here we go. Tony Sirico Jr., only his friends may call him Junior. He is the one cast member who did time in jail before he was on The Sopranos, as opposed to the others who got their jail time after they were on The Sopranos. Tony was arrested more than 23 times. That goes back into the late 1970s. And then he decided to change his life, became an actor. I first worked with him about 1990. Anybody who works with Tony will say the same thing. He is a stand-up guy. He treats people right. We all like Tony. Works a lot, too. 48 films to his credit. What's interesting, though, how he got the job on The Sopranos. He originally auditioned for the role of Uncle Junior. Well, he wasn't right, but they liked him. Brought him back in for another audition, this time for the role of Big Pussy. Still not right. David Chase was now determined to somehow use Tony. So he created the role of Paulie Walnuts for Tony, based on Tony. It is Tony the actor's trademark to have those white sideburns or wings. It is Tony the actor who was devoted to his aging mother who really passed away after season 5. And it's Tony the actor who's a bit of a neat freak. The crew, all kids, they know when he's working the half hour before he gets to set because his cologne is in the wind. Tony told me the most difficult episode he filmed on the show was that Pine Barrens episode, Lost in the Woods in the Snow. He said it was difficult because they messed up his hair. You don't mess with Tony's hair. Now that it's over, though, he'll tell you his favorite episode. Remember the one in season 6 when Paulie found out that his mother was really his aunt and his aunt was really his mother? That was written specifically for Tony, who was dealing with the loss of his real mother. Do you remember the name of Paulie's mother, the one he knew as Mom?